Hi everybody, this is Sarah from Serenity. I hope you're doing well. Today's video is an overview of what Libra natives can expect in the year of 2021. Yes, it's that time again. It's time to do our yearly overviews. I will still be doing a monthly forecast though because there is way too much information to put in this overview. So if you haven't already, please be sure and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss anything. And dear Libra friends, I'm going to post more in the slides as well. So if you're just listening to this, you might want to occasionally watch the screen too. This will be my take on the intuitive astrology. And there are thousands and thousands of Libra natives out there. So obviously this will not resonate with everyone. And that's okay. If it doesn't resonate with you, no worries, just pass it on by. And I do hope you find what you're looking for. Libra is ruled by the planet Venus and is an air sign. It is the 7th sign of the zodiac, and you may be wondering why I'm starting with this particular sign and not starting with Aries. Well, we're in Libra season. It's really important, I think, for Libra natives to hear this message now. 2020 has been quite a year, and I think you are anxious to find out what you can expect next year. 2020 brought up issues with security, your home life, dating, pretty much everything, finances, how you looked at yourself, how you looked at your place in the world, and there was a lot of upheaval. There was a lot of lessons, there was a lot of challenges, and it really left you reeling. Libra is known as the diplomat of the zodiac. You're all about harmony and balance and beauty and fairness. And it seems like none of that happened in 2020, or at least not in your corner of the world. Things are going to shift intellectually, maybe you know that already, but it has been such a roller coaster for you that, yeah, I think you need to hear this message about what you can expect in 2021, because guess what? This is going to be your year to shine. And about time, right? Okay, I have broken this reading down to 4 major sectors. They are, of course, health, love, money, finances, and career, and travel. So let's get to it. Oh, and I should tell you, there's going to be some really interesting astrological events in 2021 as well. So you definitely don't want to miss those. And I will, like I say, do monthly readings as well and use the tarot cards in the monthly readings to give you a little bit of extra information too. But I can tell you now, spoiler alert, 2021 is going to be a very positive and lively year for you. Woohoo! And about time, right? February to April looks to be a very good time for you in general. So February to April, you can pencil in good times. Yeah. And let's be honest, you're long overdue some good news. On Sunday, March 28th of 2021, the full worm moon will be in your sign and you'll see another huge positive shift. We also have a full moon lunar eclipse on May the 26th in Sagittarius that will flip things around and make us much more adventurous, ready to go and ready to explore. So we've got a lot of things like that happening. And if you're new to my channel, I do monthly astrology per sign as well as astrological events like Mercury retrograde. I'll put the link up here and below. And yes, we have one coming up again in January. Libra has spent the last few years working hard and feeling like it was never enough. You've just been kind of caught on that hamster wheel of doing your best, giving everything you've got, and people wanting more from you. You are at that place now where you're tired and you're ready. You're ready to spread your wings and travel. You're ready to have some fun again. You're ready to go out and be social. You haven't done it because it just wasn't possible in 2020. So let's break down how 2021 will go for you. And obviously, like I say, this is just a general broad reading. If you would like to know more, I suggest you contact me for a personal reading. And also, I put a timestamp below in the description box if you wanted to say just jump to travel or something, okay? So I'm going to put some information up on the slides, but I'm generally just going to talk to you about those 4 areas of your life: health, wealth, love, and travel. Overall, your health looks very steady in 2021, but as always, if you're feeling unwell, don't take a chance. Go seek medical assistance with a trained medical provider, okay? Better safe than sorry. The big key for your health in 2021 is balance. That seems like a pun because, the scales and balance, but it's really true. Staying balanced and lowering your stress levels are key in making your personal health goals fit together. This isn't one thing that needs to change. This is a myriad of things that need to change. So therefore, you're overwhelmed and you don't feel like you can do it or didn't feel like you could in 2020. And so you kind of just gave up on it. But in 2021, you're going to have to get clear on what needs to change and then start doing small steps to ensure that you can stay healthy. You make your health a priority and you actually are able to get back in balance. If you want to take that big trip overseas at the end of the year, you will need to get your health back in order, and the sooner the better. If you can get your health under control, get your anxiety, get your worry in check, start working out a little bit here and there, building up your endurance, then guess what? Everything else in your life will kind of come together, and then you'll be able to take those trips, you'll be able to go on those dates, you'll be able to do those fun things that you really like to do. May and August of 2021 are two possible months for lowered energy in general. So if you are not taking care of yourself, you can expect a cold, respiratory infection, and also probably some depression in those 2 months. You're more inclined to suffer health problems when your life is thrown out of balance, and both of these months have that possibility to put you into overload. Be sure and watch the 2021 horoscopes month by month, or actually as we get closer to 2021, for more information. Let's face it, Libra, you're a beautiful, fun sign to be around, but only when you're calm and in balance. When you're overworking yourself, when you're hangry, when you're angry, when you're tired, when you're depressed, no, you're not at your best. And that's all of us. So I'm not picking on you. I'm just trying to make a point. You need to take some downtime to recharge and really get centered again. And that's something that's been missing for some time now. This can be an overload to your senses and can lead to confusion, frustration, depression, and illness. You are more likely to have small misunderstandings turn into arguments and lose your patience when you're tired or run down. Make sleep a priority as well as general self-care. As we begin 2021 in January, you're probably going to be feeling rather down, depressed, and pessimistic because it doesn't seem like things shifted as much as they should have into the new year. What I'm saying though is be patient and give it time. February, everything starts clicking into place. The reason that you are feeling rather depressed and pessimistic as you begin the year is the pandemic. And you feel that things will never change. But guess what? They will. Keep the faith that you will move past this because this is just part of a cycle. It's not how the world is going to be forever. We'll get on the other side of this and things may not ever go back to what they were, but we have the ability to shape a better life. So let's take that opportunity and let's shift it into something that is more nurturing for yourself and for those around you. When we look at your career over the past, several years, actually, it's been a roller coaster as well. You feel like you're working more, but you're not getting the recognition you need, and you're definitely not bringing in the money that you need either. But there is some good news in the career sector ahead in 2021. The good news is in 2021, it looks like there's going to be work, 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 and more work. Yay! But also recognition, a pay raise, and possibly a new career, or at least a new start towards that career that actually be something that you would find rewarding. It looks like you're really going to bloom this year when it comes to job and career. This will not be without challenges and lessons though, as Saturn, the planet of karma, makes its way through this section of your horoscope. You're naturally calm in a crisis, and due to this, your employer may have dumped too much responsibility on you, especially without sufficient pay. And because of this, you have more responsibility and more stress, you're working more hours, you're feeling responsible for more duties, and it's just too much. So you want to move on, but you may feel your choices are limited by circumstances. Part of that is the pandemic, and part of it may be that you feel like you don't have enough education, or you may feel that your age is an issue, or even where you live may be a huge obstacle to finding a better job or one more suited for you. And let's be honest, you've been struggling to find a job or a new career that you actually like for some time. 2021 will probably be the year that you do decide on that new career and you do find that new job. So, woohoo! allowing an easier flow for you. Gemini is all about interpersonal relationships, being social, communication, and networking. And if you can move to that type of energy, which you're very diplomatic and you're a very good listener, so this will be your time to shine. A decision you make in early March can improve options for you, and you could even relocate before the end of the year if this is something you feel is necessary. Will be your time for huge personal advancements. And I'm putting the dates up here too if you want to write them down. So make plans now on how you will utilize this powerful energy, and don't be afraid to dream big. This is your time. This is the time you've been waiting for. Finances in 2021 will definitely shift. 2020 left you feeling depressed over financial matters in general because it was never enough. You made quite a bit of money, but it just wasn't enough. And it didn't give you the security that you needed. And then you were hesitant to spend money, and it took all the joy out of life for you because you were so hesitant to spend the money. But 2021 will be much better. Mid-May until end of June could be a time when you may need to watch your spending though. No big purchases during that time, and also no big purchases during Mercury retrograde. I know this isn't what you want to hear, but lavish spending on luxury products or entertaining will have you regretting your purchase later, and we don't want that. But the rest of the year, the money flows very well. Overall, there's nothing to indicate major problems in 2021. Just be aware of that May to June period when it will be wise to be more careful and stick to a budget. There is a potential for an increase in your money flow from late September. This can continue from this point and get better until the end of December. So we have September, October, November, and December with more money coming in, and it looks like you're possibly going to be shifting jobs too. The additional work will help you improve your financial situation, and money will flow much better. Just stick to a budget because you will have the opportunity to relocate or take a once-in-a-lifetime trip, but you'll need the money to begin the adventure. You'll need it to where you can access it immediately. Start planning for that. And that sounds very exciting, doesn't it? Now that brings us to relationships. We're going to look at your love life for both single and partnered or committed Libra natives. January sees you pretty much just over it all. You're tired of being disrespected, you're tired of all the drama, and you're tired of everybody wanting something else from you. You're stressed from work, you're stressed from home, and you just want to go out and have fun, and everybody wants to get serious and tell you their problems. So it's really important that you stand your ground and that you settle for no less than what you deserve. As you stick up for yourself, you will be more respected. And if people don't respect you, then you don't need to waste your time with them. Partnerships in February and March will bloom, whether they are friendship or romantic in nature. You hit your stride during this time and begin to feel more like your old, confident self again. Venus in Gemini is a major player this year and will draw all sorts of interesting people into your life. Yeah. Unexpected or chance encounters can lead to, guess what? Lasting love. But you'll need to use discernment. Separate who is worthy of your time and who is just a distraction. You will be surrounded by admirers and will need to use this discernment to see that special someone. I'd say late October until late November is probably best overall for love. Partnered and committed Libra natives, 2020 has been a bumpy ride for you. It's been very emotional as you've tried to work together as a team and perhaps felt like your partner wasn't pulling their weight or wasn't appreciating everything that you're doing. The key to this is good communication. If your relationship is built from a sturdy foundation, then this is not a big deal. You can get through this, and in 2021, you can also reignite that flame of passion in the relationship and remember what it was that attracted you to each other. If the relationship was more or less you settling and maybe getting married or getting into a committed relationship because you thought it was time, then chances are good you're going to have more of the same in 2021. More of the same type of arguments and more of the same type of challenges. So it's really up to you. The best thing to do though would be clear the lines of communication and really start talking things out and being honest. Libra is very diplomatic, and because of that, sometimes they will not speak their mind in a way where other signs can really understand them. This is a time when you have to be really honest about how you feel and what you need from your partner. They can't meet your needs if they don't know what they are. And you may think that they should know by this time, but guess what? They don't. They're going through this pandemic too, and they're going through all the changes in society and trying to find their own place. So they're kind of out of it as well. Best thing to do is mark out time where you can actually just have a nice meal, relax, and just talk, at least weekly, if not more often, to really clear the air and let your partner know that you do appreciate everything that they do for you as well. Travel. It looks like 2021 will unfortunately be a year of false starts when it comes to vacations, holidays, and general travel. But don't lose faith. Stay optimistic and dream big, dear Libra. Female Geminis, or people with prominent Gemini energy in their charts, are especially helpful for all things travel related. So if you have a best buddy that likes to travel, you can work something out with them, or perhaps there'll be something more romantic. You may have to travel solo too, but that's okay because, you're good with that. You could also find your family moving with you to that exotic location that you went to go stake out once you're offered that new job. So lots of possibilities are happening when it comes to travel. Basically, you're going to make plans for big travel, but they'll probably be canceled to the end of the year. I see more weekend trips than even really flying anywhere else, or road trips than I actually do see airline trips. August, you'll be attending parties and traveling some, but late September, your life moves into overdrive. Yeah, and opportunities come to you for travel. So don't make that big overseas vacation till after your birthday, though. Libra is striving for balance, beauty, and harmony in their life. And the situation that you've been through the last, let's be honest, 5 years has been very up and down, and it's been really hard to find your balance. But the work that you've done during those last 5 years has really helped and accelerated your healing, making this a more positive time for you after we leave the energies of 2020 behind. So 2021 is a time of opportunity for travel, for fun, for love, for a new job. So don't let what happened the last year especially leave you depressed or pessimistic. Things are about to change. Now your big goal would be to dream big and decide what you want. What would be the ideal job for you? What would you like to do? Where would you like to go if money was no object? Think about those things and let the universe know that you're ready. You're ready for this change. If you haven't already, please subscribe so you don't miss anything. And if you would like a personal reading, I'll put my information up here and in the description box below. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Stay tuned for the next video. Reiki blessings. Bye-bye.